What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Let's get straight into it, man. Y'all take a ride with me, top of the morning. You know your boy Famous Dex been doing interviews with Say Cheese, and a couple topics been hit and been touched on, and he got his old homies feeling the type of way. But I just want to speak on the behalf of Famous Dex. Just watching pieces of the interviews, you know, I think he said it the best. Now, King Yella wasn't really feeling what he was talking about. King Yella done made a diss track. King Yella done picked on his teeth and all. But I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. One thing that Say Cheese said, he say, man, FBG Duck mom feel like you could have saved him. Now, in that statement, he didn't technically answer the question. He looked at it as he was killed. I wasn't there. I couldn't have saved him. But she wasn't talking about save him from being killed like that day. She was saying, Famous Dex, you made it. You didn't pull your homie up when you made it. You didn't put him on when you made it. But he technically answered the question, or answered the statement in another question. He said he was Billy friend. He was Billionaire Black friend. He slept on Billionaire Black flow. He slept on Billionaire Black couch. He was Billionaire friend. He said he spent the night at FBG Duck mama house one time or two. But his real friend was Billionaire Black. Now, some say, damn, why you didn't bring Billionaire Black up with you then? Why you didn't pull him out the gutter with you then? And I agree with that one. Okay, if none of them was your real friend, and it was just Billionaire Black, why didn't you pull Billionaire Black out the gutter with you? Why didn't you give Billionaire Black that feature once you got popping and was at the top of your peak? Why did you leave Billionaire Black in Chicago? Now, Billionaire Black is not in Chicago now. He live in Arizona, where he done moved his whole family out. But we talking about past tense when Famous Dex first popped off. See, Famous Dex was one of them ones, one of the first ones to pop out of Chicago. I ain't say the first, I say one of the first. Now, the thing is, he say, and he damn near broke down, he said, all these niggas claiming they was my friends. All these supposed to be friends. But when his mama died, he said not one homie showed up to the funeral. He said not one homie called and checked on him. He said not one homie gave him $1 to help with her burial. He had to cremate her. Now mind you, this before Famous Dex was Famous Dex. This when he was in Chicago, broke, and his mama died at a time where he needed his friends the most. And it ain't even have to be about money, because I'm pretty sure most of them was broke just like he was. It was just about being there, uplifting him at a time where he needed them the most. He say he had nobody. He say not one of his friends called and checked on him. Not one of his friends came to his mama's funeral. Not one of his friends gave $1. He had to cremate her. So when you go through situations like that, where you feel like you went through the worst time of your life by yourself, 9 times out of 10, when you get through it, guess who you rocking with? Yourself. 9 times out of 10, you gonna leave those people behind that you felt like should have been there when you was going through your worst. Trust me, I know. 9 times out of 10, you gonna make new friends, complete strangers, and build relationships with them and hold close value with them. Because in reality, you want friends, but your new friends, you gonna love them like they was your old. And that's what he did. When his old friends wasn't there to support him at the time he needed the most, when he blew up, he didn't look back. Because he felt like, hey, they ain't really there for me. And he got new friends. And his new friends, he showed love to. He showed inspiration. It ain't nothing like a stranger support, man. A stranger will support you and love you harder than somebody that know you would. And that's just the crazy truth. So, did Famous Dex leave his friends behind when he got famous? I don't think so. Because when he was going through the rough time in his life, them friends wasn't there to pick him up. Them friends wasn't there to go through it with him. Them friends wasn't there to make that call and say, bro, you good? That's all they had to do. So I understand when you make it and you leave your friends behind. Because when you was behind and you felt like you was left for dead, it wasn't nobody there to pick you up. I understand where you coming from, Famous Dex. And like he said, he didn't owe nobody. Nobody ain't did nothing for him. So he went and got that bag on his own. Now we see him go through some stuff. We see him struggle with drug addiction. And I just want to say this, bro. I don't know what you're going through, but I do know one thing. It can be overcome. Because many people before you have overcame it. It really got to be in your heart too, though. He say he clean. He say that he not doing drugs anymore. And he feel good. And I salute that. The hard part is not being clean. The hard part is staying clean. And I pray you stay clean. Message of the day. Just because they your friends don't mean they your friends. And just because they your blood don't mean they your kin. Y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. Share this with a friend. It's free. Do it for me. Okay.